The most spectacular and scenic venue in all of college football and perhaps in all of sports. The Rose Bowl in Pasadena, also home to the UCLA Bruins. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bruins will put total leather and we'll get started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Down here for the offense. Give to Brown. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Back to pass, it's Shuck. Trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Quarterback checking off. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Pulls it in, it's Lacey. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll immediately call timeout. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Hands it off. Smashes through. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. To the air. It's Shuck. Pressure coming. quickly to the tight end.
Look, as an offense, we're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not much.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
He already came out that pocket like, why is he not looking forward?
Show your exotic looks, get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense getting set for first down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. And the Bruins will hustle to the line. On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Cardinals! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sturdivant. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He'll try to do it himself. Crosses the 30. He's got
Come on, we quarterback.
But a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense.
Oh, I missed that.
And he
I played it though.
Down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
The end of the first quarter. Louisville 7, UCLA 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Brown has it. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Dropping back, it's Shuck. Fires left.
Too early.
And the ball is picked off. Bringing it back.
Too early.
He's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? You're going to be a great player. You've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Throws toward the end zone. Able to make the grab, but could not keep the feet in bounds.
He called that, though.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball. Completion.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Takes a hit as he fires. Had it in his hands and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the right. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Motion from the offense. To throw, it's Shuck. Fires it down the seam. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is
First half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. Buys a little extra time. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They'll run for it on 4th down. The Bruins get enough for the 1st down.
No mystery there. 4th and inches. Hand it off. Keep the drive alive.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Garbers.
Fumble.
Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it.
That was a good block by that big dude.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into that.
They get the ball.
Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And here's the return. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Offense will take over 1st and 10.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll give it to the back. On the move at the 30. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half.
That's the end of the 1st half. UCLA 10.
All teed up and ready to go here in the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
They'll give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. DB's right up on the receivers. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw, it's Garbers. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical.
Oh, shit.
David, he's having to go deep into the playbook.
Somebody's playing under every time. You gotta get vertical. That shit crazy.
Because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Bust through behind his pad. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Quarterback checking the play. Going up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Brown. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Give to the running back. Makes a man miss. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
They'll try to run for it. The Cardinals get enough for the 1st down.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Shoots it to the left. Touchdown, Louisville! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Coming out with it, it's Jones. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sideline. And he is snowed thrown under. Sacked at the 7. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Garbers. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, they're going to be throwing it right here, you think. So O-line's got to step up.
Screen. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period.
Louisville 14, UCLA 10.
The Bruins decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Trying to impose their will with the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try the jet sweep, going for the first down. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Not able to pick up that first down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on 4th.
Man, I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this first down.
The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. And the Cardinals have a first down.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs. Salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
Dances away from one. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd,
another
you won't have
first.
that long to go.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Brown. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
They'll dial up the run on first.
Hey, come here.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meat, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
UCLA 10.
He'll bring it out. It's Sturdivant. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here for them.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Now 2nd and 10 from their own 10. Looking downfield, it's Garbers. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're trying to get to it. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Yeah.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he left him grabbing.
Little dudes.
Touchdown, Cardinals! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
And I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And he makes the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sturdivant. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay upright.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level.
Lost a throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Flores.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you.
He lobs one high down the left side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big time play.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it.
Hey, yo.
Incomplete, and there are still 3
Come on,
seconds
man.
left.
The goofy dude threw it right to me.
Time is against them. Still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for
Bruh,
the onside
good
kick.
game. What the fuck?
Ball goes out of bounds. The onside kick is unsuccessful, and they'll take over after the penalty. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. off the play fake on first down. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
Big fourth quarter.
It's not always
Big
pretty.
fourth quarter.
You'll always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you